So now I want to do a quick walkthrough on how to get started on your first assignment. At this point, you should have already created your XPrep account. Now to go to the first assignment, you can either click on Time to Get to Work, and then you're going to actually have to click on the link up here again, or you can just go to the corresponding assignment, and I've provided the links in there as well. So you're going to go to the XPrep portal. Now your portal is going to look slightly different than mine, but you're going to go to the assignment and you're going to open the empty file, and that's going to be your start file, which will look like this. Now you see where all the blue background is? That's where you're going to be doing your work. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to calculate the rate of return for each year, format the data as a percentage with 2 decimals. So we're going to calculate our rate of return by taking the current year's price, cell B10, divided by the previous year's price minus 1. So we're going to hit enter to apply that change, and then we're going to select the cell B10 again, and in the bottom right corner there's that green fill box, and we're going to drag that down to copy the formula all the way down. So when we take a look, we can see that we're taking our current year's price divided by the previous year's price minus 1, and it copied that same formula all the way down. Now for our cumulative return, we are going to take our current year's price and divide that by our 2011 price. So equals B10 divided by B9. Now we want to be able to copy this formula down the column, which means we need to use an absolute cell reference so our column and row remains constant. You can do that by pressing F4 if you have that on your keyboard. If you do not, you can do that by clicking in front of the B and typing the $sign, clicking in front of the 9 and typing the $sign, and then minus 1. So we've got equals B10 divided by B9 minus 1, and we're going to hit enter to apply that formula. We're going to click on cell D10 again. We're going to grab our fill box and fill that column all the way down. Now when we take a look, we can see because we use an absolute cell reference, it uses B9 as the denominator for every single cell instead of changing the denominator as we copied it down the column. Alright, so now we're going to calculate our average return using the average function equals average. We're going to select the cell range C10 through C14, close parentheses, and enter. Alright, so for our total return and compound annual return, there's actually 3 different ways to calculate it. You can calculate it using our price in column B. You can calculate it using our return and our cumulative return. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of the formulas for each, but you can use any of the formulas. So for our total return, I'm going to go ahead and use our price, and so that's going to be equals B14, which is our 2016 price, divided by B9, which is our 2011 price, minus 1. Next, we're going to calculate our compound annual return using our rate of return data. So in order to do this, we're going to be using the geomean function. So equals geomean parentheses 1 plus, and then we're going to select the range C10 to C14, close parenthesis, minus 1. Now we're going to format that as a percentage with 2 decimals. Alright, so that is steps B through F. Now I want you to go ahead and complete G and H on your own. So you're going to create a chart and then you're going to compare the chart you created with the one that's provided. If you have any questions about this particular assignment or any issues when it comes to using XPrep, please let me know. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!